Today we are going to show you Vinyasa Surya Namaskara A and B and how to do correctly without any mistakes. Because in this Surya Namaskara, many people are doing a lot of alignment mistakes. Today with me, Sabrina is here. She is certified yoga teacher and has a lot of experience in Vinyasa and in Hatha Yoga. And we are going to show you this technique and more corrections in Vinyasa Surya Namaskara. Let's get started. First, in the sthiti, it is called Tadasana position or Samasthiti. So in Samasthiti, very important is you have to stand in a proper position, keeping foot together and palms by the sides and fingers pointed to the ground. And here very important, actually many students increase curvature. That is very wrong, remember. So keep the abdomen in, slightly tuck abdomen in and pull the shoulder down and look straight forward. This is sthiti. From this sthiti, inhale, lift your arms like this and join your palm and look at the tip of the thumb and stretch nicely from the side, and your weight has to be on the center of the foot. Remember, you should not lean forward or backward, and give a nice stretch from bottom to top. Then from here, exhale, slowly take hand by the sides and bend forward, and fingers and toes in one line, and if possible keep legs straight. Don't push your knee backward. That is very important. In case if you are not able to reach the ground, if you don't have sufficient flexibility in the hamstring area, then you can make a micro bend. You can bend knee slightly and then stretch the lower back and go down. And then from here, inhale, look up, and as you exhale, you have 2-3 options here. One is actually step back. So just take the back step foot one by one like this. In case if you are very comfortable, so this is very helpful for beginners. In case if you are very advanced student and if you have very good core strength, you can jump back also. That we are going to show you now here. From here, inhale, exhale, jump back like this. When you jump back, we recommend to get into plank first, not directly get into chaturanga. It may hurt your upper back, your scapula or your arms. So that is why come to plank pose, Dvādasha. From Dvādasha, exhale, get into chaturanga Dvādasha like this. So from Chaturanga Dvādasha, very important, actually you should not lift the buttocks too much, because many people what they do, they lift the buttocks too much and bring the chest fully down. So this is wrong, remember. So heel, hips, chest and head almost in one line, and elbow should be closer to the body. You should not take the elbow outside. From here, as you inhale, stretch forward and lift up and push the shoulder backward, expand the chest. Make sure there is no tension in the back of the neck and no wrinkles on the forehead. Give a nice stretch from the tailbone all the way to the neck, and make sure knee is not touching here, and your thigh and your waist, everything is lifted up from the ground and stretched properly. Elbow is almost facing each other here, and spreaded fingers should be spreaded, and press tip of the fingers, and palm should be fully grounded. And from here, as you exhale, come to downward facing dog and keep foot little apart. And from downward facing dog, very important, actually slightly squeeze your scapula and stretch the spine nicely to the tailbone. Tilt to the tailbone, stretch your spine very beautifully, nicely. And in case if you have very less hamstring flexibility, there is a chance of slouching your back. So many people actually they're slouching the back like this. Remember, this is we have to avoid here. What you can do is bend the knee and then stretch the spine. So then automatically your spine will stretch beautifully. Then slowly you will be able to touch heels to the ground over a period with the regular practices. So from downward facing dog, inhale, again you have 2 options. One is actually step forward, so like this, and another option is actually jumping forward or floating forward like this. Inhale, jump forward like this. So remember, if you are a beginner, then I don't recommend to jump, because that may damage your shoulder, that may hurt your shoulder very easily. So I always recommend to step forward or step backward. That option is better for the beginners. So inhale, stretch, and keeping your knee micro bend, and as you exhale, push the head down. Then as you inhale, stretch your hands by the side, lift your hands by the sides, stretch all the way from your tailbone, and as you exhale, come back to sthiti. So this is complete details about Vinyasa A, remember. So Vinyasa Surya Namaskara A. So now we are going to do Vinyasa Surya Namaskara B. So from here, from the sthiti, as I explained before, and as you inhale, slowly bend your knee, touch your hand to the ground if possible. So go that much down and stretch all the way up. Get into Utkatasana like this. So when you do Utkatasana, many people actually they lean forward like this, remember. So I suggest lift as much as possible and don't push hips backward too much, and approximately your hand, head, buttocks, knee, everything actually it should be in one straight line. It should not be too much deviated from the center, remember. So from here, exhale, bend forward like this, push the head down and take options like micro bend, or you can keep like straight without pushing back too much. Based on your flexibility, stretch the spine very nicely all the way towards your foot, and make sure fingers and toes in one straight line. That is very, very important here. Then inhale, look up, and as you exhale, option 1, step back. Option number 2, jump back into plank. Jump back into plank, and exhale, get into Chaturanga like this. And from Chaturanga, as you inhale, look up and open your chest, push back your shoulder, stretch all the way from tailbone till to the neck, and make sure you're not touching the knee to the ground. Exhale, get into downward facing dog. From here, inhale, take right leg forward. Before taking right leg forward, make sure you're taking left heel inside, and then take right leg forward and get into Virabhadrasana, and look at your right tip of the right thumb. And here very important actually, the front shin has to be 90 degree, remember, this is very, very important, and the knee should be in line with your big toe and next toe, and that is very important. And abdomen should not push it forward. Take abdomen in and make sure your quadriceps is engaged very nicely and arms is stretched upward very nicely. And from here, exhale, go down. Before going down, very important actually here, many people, there is a chance of sliding or tilting the knee to the side, remember. This is going to be a serious knee injury, remember. So keep knee stable and exhale, go down. So like this, and get into Chaturanga Dandasana like this, and inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. This time take your right heel inside, left leg forward, inhale, lift up. Once again, remember, shin bone is 90 degrees to the ground, knee should be in line with your toe, big toe and next toe. So there is a chance of tilting knee in or out, so that you have to avoid. And keep abdomen inside, make sure your quadriceps is engaged in this area here, and stretch arms all the way up. And from here, exhale, get into Chaturanga again, Chaturanga Dandasana, and then inhale, up, and exhale, get into downward facing dog, and breathe here 5 times deeply and slowly, and take all the corrections as I explained in the first Vinyasa Surya Namaskara. So very important here is breathe normally, deeply, without losing the grip on your palm. There is a chance of skidding, remember. So that is why your palm should be grounded, and press tip of the fingers so that you will be more grounded on your palm, and your heels should touch the ground if possible, and try to push your heels down and lift the tailbone up as much as up. So from here, inhale, jump forward or walk forward and look up. Make sure once again fingers and toes in one line, and exhale, push your head down, and inhale, get into Utkatasana, and from Utkatasana, exhale, come to Sthiti. So this is all about Vinyasa A and Vinyasa B Surya Namaskara, how to practice without any mistakes. So we are going to show you one complete round with Sanskrit counting, so you can catch how it is going at a stretch when you practice. First Vinyasa A, Samasthiti, Ekam, Dvi, Trīni, Catvāri, jump back, Pañca, Shat, 5 times deep breathing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sapta, inhale. Ashta, Nava, exhale position. Now Vinyasa B. Ekam, Dvi, Trīni, Catvāri, jump back or walk back. Pañca, Shat, Sapta, right leg forward. Ashta, Nava, Dasha, Ekādasha, left leg forward. Dvādasha, Trayodasha, Caturdasha. Breathe 5 times deeply. Slow and deep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Deep breathing 5 times. Then inhale, jump forward. Pãnchadasha. Exhale, Shodasha. Inhale, Saptadasha. Exhale, position. This is all about Vinyasa A and Vinyasa B, complete demonstration and corrections, and with Sanskrit countings. We'll come back with another video. Till then, keep enjoying this practice without any mistakes. And we will come back within some videos related to Hatha Yoga and Vinyasa video. And till then, see you. Enjoy this practice. Dhanyavad.